Yo, what is going on, everybody? Caveman Jack back for another album reaction slash review, and we are back live from the studio. Yo, hopefully you guys are having an awesome week. Pretty excited for this week's album reaction. We're diving back into the pop world of like a pop icon, Lady Gaga, the fame monster. Now, I don't believe this is her debut. I think it is her sophomore. I'm not entirely sure, but this is an album that came out in 2010. Pretty big hits on this one, pretty big hits. There is a couple of tracks here that I definitely will know. There is no doubt in my mind. But Lady Gaga is a powerhouse. For most of my life, I have known of and heard Lady Gaga's music just because she was just all over the radios. She was just huge. And even today, she has some incredible acting performances. I don't know if she won an Oscar. She deserved one. Just truly a icon. Chromatica. Chromatica is a fantastic album. I loved going through that, and it had been a while since Gaga had released a full length project like that. So it was a pretty big deal, and her to dive back into that pop world after kind of being a little bit more kind of low key. For her to dive back into that pop world was awesome. So we're gonna go back to her roots here, and the Fame Monster is a classic by a lot of people. A lot of people love it. Based on some of the songs I can see here, I understand why, because some of them are huge. But we're gonna have a bit of fun on this week's album reaction. We're gonna listen to a bit of Gaga, have a bit of fun, and dive back into this 2010 classic.
Caught in a bad romance. Caught in a bad romance. Ra ra Roma Roma ma Gaga. Ooh la la, what's your bad romance? I want you ugly, I want you disease, I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love. Yeah. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want that bad, your bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Caught in a bad romance. I want your horror, I want your design, 'cause you're a criminal as long as you're mine. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love.
Dang, bro, how theatric is her
I
vocal
want your
taste?
psycho, your vertigo stick. Rah, rah, Roma, Roma, ma, Gaga. Ooh la la, what's your bad romance? Walk, walk, fashion, baby, work it, move that bitch crazy. Walk, walk, fashion, baby, work it, move that bitch crazy. Walk, walk, fashion, baby, work it, move that bitch crazy. Walk, walk, passion, baby, work it. I'm a free bitch, baby. I want your love and I want your revenge. I want your love. I don't wanna be friends. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance.
Dang, bro, this is an absolute class on this track.
In a bad romance. Ra ra Roma Roma ma Gaga. Ooh la la, what's your bad romance?
Crazy intro to your album. Bad Romance is a classic, man. And the amount of times I've heard that song, and the amount of times a lot of you have probably heard that track as well. Just, and sometimes with these songs that we've heard so many times over our life, we can go, oh my gosh, like, yeah, we've heard it all. We've heard it. We've heard it. We've heard it. But it first came out, it's a classic, right? And it's a classic. It still gets played today. And it's not often that we get to sit down and listen to these classic songs that we know so well, and actually try strip the layers back. And if you listen to that track, there are so many subtle pieces of instrumentation that are used. A lot of synth work, a lot of. I mean, the harmonies are really important in that track. You know, like that rah rah wah, ma ma, and then just like the kind of ad libs that are used in the back end of the track, and the way that she is able to progressively build that song to that final chorus. The bridge there is great. But yeah, just to hear a bit more behind that track was really nice, because I can't say I've ever really sat down to probably try and listen to that song in a way where I'm trying to see if there's any subtleties in it. You know, usually I've just listened to it from a very casual point of view, but to sit down and actually hear the amount of intricacies within that track, you know, because it's just done so well. She really did capture this theatrical side that I don't think really I'd seen in the pop world myself. You know, growing up, for me, it was very unique what Gaga was doing. To hear that track again, it was a lot of fun. It's a classic. But let's go to this next one, Alejandro. This is another one that was quite big, if I can recall correctly. There was just something so unique about
I
Gaga.
know that we are young, and I know that you may love me, but I just can't be with you like this anymore.
Alejandro.
Alejandro.
Yeah, it's classic, bro. Come on. Just the way she used her
She's
voice
got both hands in her pocket, and she won't look at you, won't look at you. She hides through love and supercio. She's got a halo around her
even that open
finger
hi-hat
around
there.
you.
Or is it? Yeah, there it is.
That I love you, boy. Hot like Mexico. Rejoice. At this point, I've gotta choose nothing.
Don't call my name, don't call my name, Alejandro. I'm not your babe, I'm not your babe, Fernando, Alejandro,
Alejandro. This bit. Alejandro. That's a really good solo there.
Stop, please.
Let
Just
me
let
go, Alejandro.
Just let me go. She's not broken, she's just a baby.
Those Simpsons.
But her boyfriend's like a dad, just like a dad. And all those flames that burned before him. And now he's gonna fight, God cool the bad. Don't wanna kiss, don't wanna touch,
Just one more cigarette hush.
don't call my name, don't call my name. Roberto, Alejandro,
Alejandro. Yeah, I said Alejandro.
Don't bother me. Don't call my name,
Wait a
don't call
second. Why am I not hearing the ad libs? It's frustrating. You guys, you know what I mean? That part there, there's supposed to be that ad lib, that Alejandro. I'm listening to it on Apple Music. I mean, it says Dolby Atmos, but is there even a way to listen to it without the Dolby Atmos? I don't know if there is. I mean, let's run it back. I know this is kind of slightly out of the norm for the reactions here, but this is a song I do know, and this is a song where the ad libs I feel like should be a little bit louder. We're gonna run it back, right? Here, right? Loud. Too soft.
Don't call my name, don't call my name.
Why?
I'm not your babe, I'm not your babe. Alejandro, Alejandro.
Alejandro is another hit, back-to-back bangers on the Fame Monster so far. Now, I know it was slightly out of the norm there, but couple times I've noticed when listening to these albums that if there's been Dolby Atmos applied to it, there's instances where certain instrumentation that I'm used to hearing is seemingly very quiet, or it's almost feels like it's removed because it's just so far pushed so far back in the mix. I might be wrong, but those ad libs growing up, I thought those ad libs in the bridge were a lot louder than it seemed that they were in that mix right there. But is it the Dolby Atmos that is doing that? Little side quest there that we found for Alejandro. It'll be interesting, in 30, 40 years, hopefully I'm still listening to music, in 30 to 40 years. And be interesting to hear when new pop music comes out, if I'll be able to kind of compare it to pop music that I've grown up with. And, people that, in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s, whatever, hearing Lady Gaga come out, it would have been interesting if there was music prior in the pop realm or music that you felt was inspired or had inspired Gaga, or if you feel like Gaga has inspired people now. Like for me, Gaga is in her own lane. For me, I haven't really heard anything else like Gaga.
Don't call me Gaga. I've never seen one like that before. Don't look at me like that. You amaze me. You little monster.
You little monster.
You amaze me. Big boy. Look at him. Look at me. That boy is bad and honestly, he's a wolf in disguise. But I can't stop staring in those evil eyes. I asked my girlfriend if she's seen you around before. She mumbled something while we got down on the floor. Baby, that boy is a monster. That boy is a monster. That boy is a monster. That boy is a monster.
I love that girl. Wanna talk to her, she's hot as hell.
I asked my girlfriend if she's seen you around before. She mumbled something while we got down on the floor. Baby, we might have fucked, not really sure, don't quite recall. He ate my heart instead. He's the monster in my bed. He ate my heart instead. He's the monster in my I wanna just dance, but it took me
Just Dance
home
with reference
instead. There was a monster in my bed. We French kissed on a subway train. He tore my clothes right off. He ate my heart and then he ate my brain.
I love that girl.
I love that girl.
Talk to her, she's hot as hell. I love that girl. Wanna talk to her, she's hot as hell.
That boy is a monster. That boy is a monster.
Man, I'd love to see Lady Gaga live one day, man. That'd be so cool. I think she'd come to Australia a couple times when I was younger. It's been a long time since she has toured, really, as far as I can recall. She's been obviously very, very busy, so it's understandable. But would love to see Gaga live. Just the energy, the passion and love she has for her fans, and she really pushed the boundaries and was a really progressive artist and really empowered her fans to be who they want to be. Born This Way, this Born This Way isn't on this album. Born This Way is just an emphatic anthem that really does celebrate and really support you are born this way. We just love who you are, and that's something that is I respect so much about Gaga, and really, yeah, I think it makes her stand out as well. It feels nostalgic hearing this music. I haven't heard Monster before, but these kind of songs, they feel nostalgic. They take me back to like when I was a lot younger, like 2010. Whoa, I was like, yeah, not very old. So it does feel like a bit of a timepiece. I do feel like pop sounds have really have evolved from the 2010s kind of sound, but nothing can ever take away how much of a push Gaga made within the pop realm, and yeah, really really cool.
I can't believe what you said to me last night. We were alone. You threw your hands up, baby. You gave up. You gave up. Could we fix you if you broke? And is your punchline just a joke? I'll never talk again. Oh boy, you've left me speechless. You've left me speechless, so speechless. I can't believe how you slurred at me with your half-wide broken jaw. You popped my heart seams, all my bubble dreams, bubble dreams. I can't believe how you looked at me with your Johnny Walker eyes. He's gonna get you, and after he's through, there's gonna be no love left to ride. And I know that it's a complicated, but I'm a loser in love, so baby, raise a glass to mend all the broken hearts of all my wrecked up friends. I'll never talk again. Oh boy, you've left me speechless. And after all the drinks and bars that we've been to, would you give it all? Could I give it all up for you? And after all the boys and the girls that we've been through, would you give it all up? Could you give it all up if I promise, boy, to you? That I'll never talk again, and I'll never love again. I'll never write a song, won't even sing along. I'll never love again. So speechless, you left me speechless, so speechless. Why you so speechless? Oh.
Oh man, speechless. Man, I'm a little bit speechless. That song came out of nowhere. Was not expecting that. Really different sound from what the first three tracks offer. You know, that really electronic pop sound that Gaga is very well known for are the first three tracks. And then that one there is a little bit more of a taste of what was probably to come in Gaga's career. That's very much like that country style, kind of really somber, like ballad pieces that she also has really been able to utilize in her career. I mean, A Star Is Born, it kind of gave me that kind of vibe. A Star Is Born kind of vocal ability is really on display on that track because she's really, that is like the vocal point of the song is her vocals and how she kind of propels the story, the message throughout the song Speechless. So yeah, a real curveball there. Was not expecting that. And we're gonna head back to that club sound now, maybe. Sounds like a sample of an 80s song.
Silicone, saline, Moonlights away while she's howling at him. She looks
Damn
good,
it.
but her boyfriend says she's a tramp, she's a tramp, she's a vamp, but she still does her dance. She's a tramp, she's a vamp, but she still kills the dance. Baby loves to dance in the dark, 'cause when he's looking she falls apart. Baby loves to dance in the dark. Work your blonde Benet Ramsey. Find your freedom in the music. Find your Jesus. Find your Kubrick. Baby loves to dance in the dark, 'cause when he's looking she falls apart. Baby loves to dance in the dark.
Kind of celebratory, feel good pop track. I love how Gaga, when she does that kind of like spoken word kind of section in a couple of her songs, I think she does it in Born This Way. And Dance in the Dark had like an 80s sounding sample. It sounded like a song from the 80s. I couldn't put my finger on it. Maybe I have heard this track before, but I don't know, that synth line sounded really familiar. Now, this next track would have been a massive moment. I don't think for me at my age I could actually register quite how big of a moment this would have been for Gaga to get Beyonce on a track. In today's day and age, if they released another song together, it would be hectic. It would be internet breaking. But back in 2010, this was a huge cosign by Beyonce. You know, to jump on a track with Gaga really showed that Gaga was really putting the world on notice. Like people were really vibing with her music. Poker Face and Just Dance were two huge singles off of her previous project to just continue kind of pop dominance with the Fame Monster. To have a single that got as big as Telephone, this is the classic. I'm keen to hear this one again. It's been a really long time since I heard this track, so let's go back to 2010 and hear this awesome collab. Oh, that's sick. That is sick.
Hello, hello, baby, you called, I can't hear a thing. I have got no service in the club, you say. What did you say? Oh, you're breaking up on me. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kinda busy. Kinda busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kinda busy. Just a second, it's my favorite song they're gonna play. And I cannot text you with a drink in my hand. You should've made some plans with me, you knew that I was free. And now you won't stop calling me, I'm kinda busy. Stop calling, I don't wanna think anymore. I got my head and my heart on the dance floor. Stop telephoning me.
Nice harmony
I'm
with that. Pretty subtle.
busy. Stop telephoning me. Can't call if you want, 'cause there's no one home when you're not gonna reach my telephone. Out in the club when I'm sipping that bomb and you're not gonna reach my telephone.
Or the way you blowing up my phone won't make me leave no faster. Put my coat on faster. Leave my girls no faster. I should've left my phone at home, 'cause this is a disaster. Calling like a collector. Sorry, I cannot answer.
Not that I don't like you, I'm just at a party. And I am sick and tired of my phone ringing.
Sometimes I
so
feel
good.
like I live in Grand Central Station. Tonight I'm not taking no calls, 'cause I'll be dancing. I'll be dancing. Tonight I'm dancing. Not taking no calls, 'cause I'll be dancing.
Again, see the ad libs? Keep quiet. What's up with this mix, man?
Stop telephoning me.
I like the bookmarks. The bookmarks of what sounds like a harp. Very nice. Two badass women in the pop world. Enough said. Classic.
I love that lavender blonde, the way she moves, the way she walks. I touch myself, can't get enough. And in the silence of the night, through all the tears and all the lies, I touch myself and it's alright. Just give in. Don't give up, baby. Open up your heart and your mind to me. Yeah. Happy in the club with a bottle of red wine, stars in our eyes 'cause we're having a good time. So happy I could die. Be your best friend, yeah, I love you forever. Up in the clouds, but we're higher than ever. Hey, hey. So happy I could die, and it's alright. I am as vain as I allow. I do my hair, I dust my eyes, I touch myself all through the night. And when something falls out of place, I take my time, I put it back. I touch myself till I'm on track. Be your best friend, yeah, I love you forever. Up in the clouds, but we're higher than ever. Hey, hey. So happy I could die, and it's alright. Happy in the club with a bottle of red wine, stars in our eyes 'cause we're having a good time. Hey, so happy I could die.
Don't be scared. I've done this before. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth.
Interesting.
Show me your teeth.
Don't want no money, just want your sex. Got no direction, just got my vamp. Take a bite of my bad girl. Ah, show me your teeth. Tell me something that'll save me. I need a man who makes me alright. Tell me something that'll change me. I'm gonna love you with my hands tied. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth. Got my addictions. Now I love to fix it. Take a bite of my bad girl. Oh, show me your teeth. Help needs man, now show me your face. 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 Tell me something that'll save me. I need a man who makes me alright. Tell me something that'll change me. I'm gonna love you with my hands tied. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth. The teeth, the teeth.
That last track there, Teeth, isn't really my sound. Like I've never been really huge into that country pop side. Didn't really connect with it. You know, Gaga was able to create that last track there into kind of like a club pop country song. It was very different. Yeah, the Fame Monster, it definitely feels like, to me, like it is a throwback. It feels like pop sounds have really been inspired by Gaga's work and evolved from this. So this feels like, and you got when you go back to these albums, yeah, it's a nostalgia trip, but it's also, you got to reflect and go, wow, like, you know, she was pushing the boundaries, and she's inspired many artists post her early work, and even just, yeah, she's just unique, and the way that she was able to come onto the scene, just being just uniquely Lady Gaga, and just so bold and proud to be who she was really inspiring for all her listeners, and I imagine a lot of different artists in the industry. So hopefully, you know, future generations continue to learn about Lady Gaga and the work she's done, and I mean, she'll continue to do. The Fame Monster, to me, has some absolute hits that, you know, they're iconic. Is it an album that I'll be going back to a lot? Probably not, but it's just not personally a kind of sound that I often am listening to like nonstop. But when I do hear it, like it's just such a lovely sound to fall back into. For me, going back and hearing Alejandro, especially, it's been a long time since I heard that, and Telephone, for me was really, really cool. But hearing new tracks like Monster and Speechless was also really, really cool. Let me know if you guys have seen Gaga live. I'd love to hear what it's like seeing her live. Hopefully, one day I can see her in Australia. It'd be really, really cool. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you've stayed here for this long and want to see more, feel free to subscribe and join the community. We listen to a wide range of music on the channel. My name is Caveman Jack. That was The Fame Monster by Lady Gaga. Take care, and I will see y'all in the next video. Cheers.
Time man may follow me, but you choose death and company. Why you so speechless?